Hi everyone, I'm Sky, and welcome to another episode of my Q&A series. I have some really great questions to get through, so let's go! If you could go to any con, which would it be and why? Any con at the moment, please! Any con would be great. It's been far too long now. Do you howl at the moon? If it's takeaway night, then absolutely. All the time. It also scares the pizza delivery guy away, so free food. If you had to change one thing about your Fursona, what would it be? My obsession for pizza would be a start. What would be the first thing you would do if you magically turned into your Fursona? Okay, so I'd probably start off by screaming, or in my case howling. Then I'd probably eat all of the food in the fridge. So pretty much what I do now anyways. Do you do any dancing? No. Which do you prefer to have as a pet? Mr. Bubs or Grumpy Cat? Probably Mr. Grumpy Bubs. What do you think if a furry leaves Twitter or the fandom?
Bye, have a beautiful time!
No, come back, please. There's not enough furries in the fandom as it is. We need more. Who are better, birds or dragons? Only one way to find out. No. In all honesty, I couldn't choose. I've seen so many awesome avies and scalies and we need more. What's your favourite candy? I really like Kinder Bonds. They are the best. If you take me into a Kinder factory, you'll probably end up losing me real quick, and when you find me, this is probably what I'll look like. Is there a true way to clean a suit? Ooh, I don't know. Probably bathing in antibacterial hand gel. I mean, we've all got so much of that laying around right now, haven't we? That being said, I'm not sure if that would help some of the musky huskies out there. Who knows? Just clean yourselves. It's bad enough some furries pass out because of heat exhaustion, let alone because of you smelling like an anchovy.
Do you smell it? That smell. The kind of smelly smell. Anchovies.
What's your favourite paws? Or paw artist to lick? Wait, to lick?
All of them.
What would you do if you had 1 million furs supporting you on your YouTube channel? How would you celebrate that goal? 1 million subscribers? Is there even 1 million furries? Apparently so, yes. There's 2.8 million furries on average, so it may actually be possible to hit that milestone. If we ever hit that milestone, I would love to celebrate that by organising a huge worldwide event. But alas, only time will tell. Since you've been in the fandom, what do you think the furry fandom might look like in the future? I feel like we could start seeing a lot more proto-gens. Like they'll just start appearing out of nowhere and all of a sudden be everywhere. It'll be a much more commonly known species within the fandom. If that happens, you heard it here folks, I called it. If you had to do one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be? Fursuiting or making videos? Ooh, that's a tricky one because I'm kinda doing both. I'd have to choose fursuiting. Yeah, I couldn't give up the fluffy hugs and fur meets. That'd be too much. Would you rather be super rich but dumb, or be super intelligent but not rich? If you're dumb, you're probably gonna spend money on stuff you don't need, which come to think of it is what I do anyway. So, being rich I guess. Do you drag your tail on the floor or do you curl it as you walk? If I'm sad, then it normally trails behind me like a depressed caterpillar. Otherwise, curl gang for the win. Are there any species you want to see more of in the fandom? Probably squirrels. How random is that? But I was just thinking that I haven't seen one of those yet, so I'm guessing they're not that common. I got myself a Sona. That being said, how did you come up with your Sona, and how many of you converted to the furry side? Oh, that's really nice, good for you. And I got my Sona idea from relaxing on a field looking up at the sky, hence the name and colours. And to answer your other question, I have converted a handful of friends and even my partner to the fandom now as well. If you could master a skill, what skill would it be and why? It would have to be drawing. My artistic skills are okay, but nowhere near where I'd like them to be. Would you rather give up on chocolate milk or speak Awoooo language your whole life? My whole life? Buy chocolate milk? Sky, I'm new to Twitter and like 80% of the things I've looked at so far have been furry related. One of them being not safe for work, which I commented on, just to say how much it jarred me. Am I a furry? At what level do you consider someone a furry personally? Yeah, not safe for work artwork does pop up from time to time. It happens. I'll be scrolling through Twitter and see an adorable wolf artwork. Click on it and see that it was not what I was expecting to see, if you know what I mean. I think someone is truly a furry if they love anthropomorphic characters and the good work and creativity that comes out of the fandom. What are the best and worst parts of the fandom in your opinion? This sounds harsh, but it's sorta true, but it's us really. There are furries in the fandom that do absolutely amazing things. They support charity events, they visit sick children in hospitals. We aim to do really good things. And then you have those furries who give the rest of us a bad name. You know the ones I'm talking about. If you were only allowed to commission one artist for the rest of your life, who would it be and why? I've had so many lovely pieces of artwork of my Fursona drawn and even animated, to the point where it's too difficult to decide on a favourite because they're all amazing. How did you discover the furry fandom? I walked into a room one time and there was 1,000 furries in there and they all looked at me in complete silence. We all stared at each other for about an hour straight and I was like,
I'm home.
you like jazz?
You like jazz?
Yeah, sure, jazz is good. Have you ever played Minecraft? Yes, in fact I have it on Switch. What do you dislike the most? Creepers in Minecraft. Where was your first con and what did you feel? My first con was in London and honestly I felt terrified. Luckily a fursuiter at the meet by the name of Mono very kindly gave me a tour of the place and understood how scary it can be attending your first meet. So a big thanks to Mono for everything he did for me. Is your partner a furry and does she respect the fandom for what it is? My partner is a furry now that I've converted her to the fandom. She's a pink and white bunny called Harmony with musical notes on her body, and she loves the fandom just as much as we do. So there we have it. Thanks so much for your questions. I'm sorry if I missed anybody. There were so many, but nevertheless I really enjoyed answering them just like I always do. I will be asking for more questions on Twitter soon so I can prepare for episode 5 in the future. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new here, please like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out, and I'll see you all in my next video. See ya!